And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Embiid is out there with Yabusele, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And here's Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Here's Memo. From outside, off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Here's Halliburton. Last time out, he had 13 points. About a minute played so far here in the first. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Yabusele. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They set the pick. And here's George for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Siakam a screen on Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Here's Yabusele. Embiid the screen. Here's Yabusele. Covered by Siakam. George, that's a 2-pointer. The Pacers pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Turner with a screen for Siakam. With the drive, and finished off by Siakam.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Coming out of the corner. Let's turn it up.
A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Pistons in Detroit. High post, Embiid. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Maxey against Halliburton. It's good. Halliburton's got 8.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. Second, the Pacers.
They've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Nembhard with it. Still scoreless. Mathurin for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
There's Embiid. Siakam pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Mathurin with a screen on George. Siakam. That one good for 2. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. Really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Embiid. 12 points his last outing. Here's Toppin. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And their biggest concern, of course, is figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Indiana leading by 7. Siakam outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
George finds Maxey. Embiid against Turner. Pass to Yabusele. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against Detroit. Toppin passes to Turner. Now Nembhard, still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Mathurin, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.